If the metaverse can be dangerous because we lose the contact with the reality, and I think, in fact, today we are here with the same kind of frequency. We are human. We have the opportunity to stay under billion stars under the sky of Phuket. We have many nature around us, and so sometimes we have to continue to be connected with this kind of energy. I am here to speak with you about kind of experience I had in my past in the crypto sphere, because I invest in crypto since 2017 and I can't count the mistake I made. You know, the typical jump into shitcoin, buys ICO that crash and disappear, and so it's exciting also to understand the way to be safe in this kind of industry. Please, the next slide. Okay, advice to build your financial freedom waiting the mass adoption. So everyone wants to reach the financial freedom and the so-called mass adoption. To reach mass adoption, we have to involve a lot of people. So connected what I said before, we need to drive the people that come to us. Sometimes you can really feel your friend, your family member want to know something from you. And you are scared because sometimes you can give a bad advice, but you feel some energy is telling you, keep these people in, just share with them what is the way, because we have a mission. You see how many trouble around the world, COVID, climate changes, so there is something that we have to do to have a less impact with the environment, to be united, and to change the world altogether through this technology. Can go, move on please, slide. So I was a weatherman in Italy for 8 years, TV presenter, and I worked for radio. I wrote a book about story of gamblers, psychology, and advice for redemption, because I am a gambler part-time. Sometimes I like to go to Las Vegas, Macau, hide myself in that magical world. And excitement to gamble, of course, just $500 budget, and if I lose that, it's finished. Anyway, we make mistake in this life because we need to jump more up. And I found the EOS, you know, the cryptocurrency of Brendan Bloomer. In 2018, I was in the EOS B1 hackathon in Hong Kong, and I got prized because I ran the Instagram profile from 0 to 55,000 followers. I'm so sorry because EOS got some trouble when Novo quit from the company. And Brendan Bloomer is a great guy, you know, he's a billionaire, but with a lot of pressure. I have some private chat and he said to me, I'm always scared someone want to sabotage me. And finally, it's true, EOS got not so well reputation. I see a lot of Chinese hate the project because the price is stuck. Anyway, we can move on. I will be also in the next Crypto Expo in Bangkok, so maybe we'll see again. Slide, please. Let's see, 3 concepts. Diversifying your crypto portfolio, following the DYOR concept, that is not the Christian Dior French brand, but it's another stuff. Check trustable financial indicators. So, okay, slide. Okay, DYOR is do your own research, but sometimes that's not enough because we cannot control us and we fall in love with shitcoin. Why does that happen? Because sometimes we believe in something and we cannot see the truth. And we insist, sometimes we try to involve some friend of connection, but finally it's the wrong project. And so, how to avoid that? You have to do your own research. Twitter is a good place to see how the company is running the business, but be careful because a lot of companies start to buy, retweet, comment, and likes. Also, it's very important to think the staff behind the company. In the cryptocurrency, the nice thing is that many companies are interconnected. So you can see good members, for example, of Polygonmatic running other projects, for example, the Web3 Bitcoin economy. So when you see good stuff, you can understand that the company is real. Also, companies that participating in events like this one, Crypto Expo in Dubai, Miami, why not now Bangkok, is the value because the company can understand that invest in face-to-face meeting is very important. You cannot just be behind the door because there is a lot of risk of Oracle pool, no? The developers make beautiful website, beautiful sensation of adoption, and then disappear. Bye-bye, thank you for your money. Okay, next slide. Okay, so the second concept I told you is check the right indicator. You know, we are bombarded in Twitter of the new Schiller and influencer that say, to the moon, oh my God, this morning I bought 20K of Bitcoin, is ready to fly, and the price continues to down. Because Bitcoin is perfectly connected with the global financial market. Because when the global market is going down, soon I will show you the slide, what's happening in the last few hours, Bitcoin and Bitcoin are going down. And so US dollar and the major fiat currency are going up. And the Wix Fear Index, that is not the index that we use for Bitcoin, the grid index, Fear grid, is the Standard & Poor's 500 index for the fear, also called CBOE, can give you the sensation of the fear around the market. And you can tell me, it's not true. Sometimes Bitcoin and altcoins is flying even when the dollar is going up. I will tell you why. Next slide, please. So you see, this is, back one, okay. This is just yesterday morning. Bitcoin was crashing because all the financial market was dipping in a panic selling. Look all the indicators, this is between Europe with Euro Stock 50, Nasdaq, Russell. Russell is a very important indicator because show how the middle company in the US are suffering or are expanding. And look that index I showed you before, the Standard & Poor's 500 VIX, also called Fear Index, was skyrocketing, 22.17 up. So this index is very important because if you go even right now on investing.com and you open Standard & Poor's VIX index, you can see that 2018, when the Gemini Tower crashed, when the COVID waves, the first one come in this world, this index skyrocketing, even a little bit, I mean in real time or sometimes even before, because a group of interest, the so-called whale, have information before us. It's very nice, interesting index. This you can see when it skyrocket. So, simple correlation, just if you want to trade or if you want just do mild trade, follow the sentiment around the world. Next slide, please. Okay. When the global market is shrinking, investors want to cash in wallets. It's very easy, the concept. If you are scared, you want to buy bread and rice because you need real fungible, it's like NFT, non-fungible token. You want fungible stuff because you are scared and you want money in your wallet. So basically that graphics mean that the purple pink humans are the people in high risk, and the green one are the middle people that usually just hold and stay in a middle way of investment. So the risk lover, like the trader, in the market condition of extreme fear, or break themselves going to high risk, doing a lot of speculation and trading massively, or they are smart, they want to protect themselves, smart trader, the one that always FUCK us, and go in the total safe way. So there is always two sharks. There are the shark that speculate a lot, the shark that goes safe, and the middle class that stay just there and have to support the waiting time. Next slide, please. Okay, we said before, it's not true. Sometimes Bitcoin and altcoins are flying along. Yes, when there are good news, for example, acceptance by government or institution, and there are some partnership or implementation. Of course, if altcoin with low cap is a big partnership, I don't know. For example, XLM Stellar Lumens that I really love. I don't like Ripple because I prefer the mission of Stellar Lumens. Skyrocket when IBM decide to have a partnership that's still in place, but you know, the stuff are going a little bit slow. Next slide, please. Okay, so there is another point. Between 2017 and 2018, we can say the last month, all the people start to make like an imaginary situation. They say there is a Bitcoin season and there is an altcoin season. But that time we have only few cryptocurrency. I mean, if you think now, there are a lot of crypto around here. So it's difficult to identify a season. I have some friends that are like getting old because they are still waiting the DeFi season of 2018. But now we can have we could imagine a DeFi season, NFT season, when the meta finance season, and so the altcoin season is like the last DeFi season, we're still waiting. So there is a risk for our brain and mind. Someone get obsession, have all DeFi is cryptocurrency and they are not diversifying and just waiting this DeFi season. But as you can see, just check the graphics of Reef, of many other kind of DeFi projects, really dipping and now that, and we have to wait at least for the altcoin season to make surrender, to bounce this kind of stuff. The other risk is also to go all in. Like you say, oh my God, this block of crypto have to fly, and you continue to push in money, when the right way is the diversification. The trading, we just said before. You trade because the problem is the patience. We are in a world full of anxiety. In fact, even psychologists and psychoanalysts start to say you have to do meditation and yoga if you want to balance yourself. Okay, next one, thank you. Okay, so I take three groups of diversification.
Excuse me, Andrea.
Yeah.
The time is please finish.
More fast, okay.
Yeah.
So we have Play to Earn project to feed your inner child, game finance and NFT. Slide, please. Binance NFT marketplace opened my eyes because I invested in NFT. Please go. Next. Go more. You know you have a lot of projects. I want to speak a little bit about DC because it's also present in this place and it's an amazing project. Look how it's beautiful, the graphics. Go. Next slide. The gaming is so structured. You have a lot of kind of situation to challenge, and the beauty is that not play to earn, but is enjoy to earn. We'll see the concept very soon. Next slide. We have a different level of charters, so NR, SR, SSR, UR, and so you can also buy your charter to jump the level, to a scaled ladder. Next. So.